Yo, what's up guys? Back today with another video. Figured I'd bring you guys some little bits of content today. Before we get into the video, nothing here is for sale, nothing has been modified, not promoting modifications. Alright, let's get into our video today. We are going to be doing a comparison today of the FN Reflex with the Hellcat from Springfield. I'm going to do kind of a comparison, you know. Alright, let's get into it. Fix my angle here. This thing really lets me do that, but there we go. Move that over there. Hoping my mood music isn't too loud for you guys. But there it is. Here's the FN Reflex from FN. Optics ready on top. Before we get into that, we find the right size for these. That might be it right about there. Sure it tightens. Okay, there we go. All right. But yeah, there's the FN Reflex, guys. It's about 1.5 inches thick on top. It comes with 11 rounder, and it comes with a 15 rounder. So you got the 15 and the 11 option. If you'd like that little extra room on the bottom to be able to grab it there. But yeah, okay, we got the FN Reflex here, and a marker or a pen or something here to stick through the damn thing so I can have them stand up. Alright, 1 second guys. Alright, we're back. Move that a little bit over because I'm not sure how loud it is for you guys. All the guns today have been safety checked before the video, so for all you safety nuts out there that are all like, oh, he didn't check his chambers, they have been safety checked before the video. Alright. Set that down there. Let's stick that aside there. And then you got your Springfield Hellcat. This is about 1 inch thick on top, like, you know, top's about 1 inch thick. Got also an 11 rounder comes with it, and a 13. This is a 13. So basically, with your Hellcat, you're not going to really get as much capacity as the Reflex because you got that 15. But that also gives you a little bit more real estate. Put your whole hand on there. It's like the FN. Sight-wise. And before you people go, oh, he's pointing at himself, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, they've all been safety checked, and I really don't care. You got your sight pictures there. With the FN Reflex, it's got the traditional 2-dot sight, where this one's kind of got your U sight. The Hellcat also has a glow sight in the front, and the Springfield, the Reflex does also have a tritium front sight too that glows. Its back sights don't. Same with the FN or the Hellcat. The diameter, you guys look, they're about the same thickness on top. Okay. Hellcat, I believe, has a 3.5 inch barrel, and the FN Reflex has a 3.7 inch barrel. So the FN Reflex does have a little bit longer barrel. Weight wise, they're about the same weight. The Hellcat You guys notice the little blue back plate there, where the FN reflex doesn't have that. It's a shrouded back. Okay. Barrels are made out of the same thing, the nitrided barrels. They are both optics ready. As you can see there, they are both optics ready. So if you'd like to add a red dot, which is an RMRC footprint, you can do that, which I will show you guys right now. Just take your little bolts out of the top here, little tiny screws. Just because of the simple fact I do have an optic I can show you guys on it. So if you'd like to see what these both look like with optics on them, I'm going to do that. Take your little plate off the top. Let's just stick this down here for a second. I'll stick the hellcat like that. There you guys see. This is my little reflex sight that I got off of Amazon. It's just a cheap little Amazon red dot. So I want to get a new one because I'm not really much for the reflex sights where you have to align your eye with the thing to actually, you know. Of course, it's got the cover on it. I stupidly put the cover on this damn thing, so I gotta take that off to bolt it down. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, here we go. Yeah, a little RMRC footprinted red dot. And you just, you know, slap it on top. Come on, you dirty bastard. I'm not exactly sure if these bolts... Yeah, you gotta use probably the ones that are in the bag. Where did that go? Not sure if these are the ones that actually go to the gun itself, which doesn't seem like it. Huh. Weird. Seems like last time I just used the same bolts that they gave me out of it, but yeah, I guess we're not going to bolt it down on there, guys. Just kind of like show you. That's what it looks like if you had an optic on it. FN reflex. It's pretty nice, nifty. Slap your freaking plate back down there. Not exactly sure what happened to the bolts that I did have that worked for it. Probably stuck them in a fucking drawer somewhere in there, but even though I could have sworn last time I used the sight, the bolts that are on it worked for it, but I guess not with the FN reflex. By the way, these dang wrenches are so much better than these little... Oh, come on, don't be a dirty bastard. There we go. You're a good little bitch. Tighten back down. Yeah, alright. But yeah, it's, you know, they both got that option. With the FN reflex, I feel like I like this one a little bit more because I like them 2-dot sights. I'm really not a fan of the U-shape thing. Triggers, we will do a safety check for that. Even though I safety checked it before. Empty. Empty. But yeah, the FN reflex, kind of see, it hits the wall right there. Got that creep, and then it hits the wall. Bam. Very, very crisp. And then you reset. Right there. And then you pull it again. Very nice. It's got a very crisp trigger. Let's check out the Hellcat here. And there's your wall. There's the creep. And then there's the wall. A little bit more creep. And then it breaks. Ah, slippery. What happens when you oil up your guns. Resets right there. Not bad. I feel like it's not as crisp as the reflex is. So, shootability, I would say that the Hellcat might be a little bit better. It does have quite a bit of snap to it, but it's not as bad as the FN reflex. I had a little bit of issues with that at the range. I don't know. I think it was the round, but it just, for one reason, it didn't want to cycle one round. So yeah, it has a lot more snap to it. It feels like, to me, I have to really grip it hard when I'm shooting the FN reflex versus the Hellcat by Springfield. The only thing I do not like about another thing I don't really like about the Hellcat is I gotta knock the sights over because it's shooting way to the left, and I don't have a tool for that. So I'm probably gonna end up having to take it into the shop and have them knock the sights over a little bit. But yeah, guys. I don't know if I had to choose. I probably would go with the FN reflex just because of, you know, a little bit more real estate. I do like that front sight better. The sight dots are a lot better, easier to pick up than the U shape. Customizability, you guys can customize these to whatever you want. The Hellcat, if you didn't notice, guys, I got the gold top plate with a wolf howling at the moon on it, and on the back it's got that plate that says "Say hello to my little friend." But yeah, guys, like I said, if you're interested in either of these, they run about the same price. They're about sub 500, 5 something for them. The Hellcat might be a little cheaper now. I don't know with inflation and all that crap, you know. They're probably fucking more now, but yeah. Came with, like I said, 2 mags, the 11 and the 13 rounder. The FN reflex comes with the 11 and the 15. So that's another reason why I kind of choose the FN over the Hellcat, because the capacity wise. In the waistband, they're not bad. I wear them. I carry them with sweatpants in the waistband holster. They don't really scratch or anything. They're not scratchy or anything like that, so they don't scratch you all up like some guns do. The texture on them and whatnot. But yeah, so that's my kind of comparison on the Hellcat and the Springfield. Yeah, the Springfield Hellcat and the FN reflex. If you guys like this content, or you want to see more stuff, comparison videos of some other stuff I got, I can do that. Just drop in the comments if you want to see more of this type of content. Yeah, I think that's going to do it today, guys. Crack me a can of super juice here. Super coffee. Alright, and I think that's going to do it for us today, guys. Like I said, if you enjoyed this content, smash that like button. Hit that subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. And let me know what you think if you want to see more of this type of content. I think that's going to do it, guys. CTV Tactical later.